Hello. I've been reading about David and Goliath in the Bible recently, and it suddenly occurred to me while I was reading this that I didn't actually know how tall Goliath was meant to be. I knew that he was a giant, but other than that, the rest of it was pretty much left to my imagination. So there I am reading the thing, hoping that it's going to tell me, give me the specific height, and it does. 6 cubits and a span. 6 cubits and a span. Might as well have said 6 fucking hedgehogs and an artichoke for me. I've no idea what that is. So I look it up and I find out that 6 cubits and a span is equivalent to about 9 feet 8 inches, more or less. And, that's pretty damn tall. You get a tape measure and you measure that. I don't have a tape measure that quite goes that far, but that's bloody tall. However, now this is the weird thing. From my perspective, that was a bit of a disappointment. Because you have to understand, I'd got no preconceptions on this. So there's me, I'm expecting like the bloody bronze man out of Jason and the Argonauts. And what do I end up with? Robert Bleeding Wadlow, it's just not the same thing. So now, I don't know if you've ever seen any archive footage of Robert Wadlow, by the way, although Robert Wadlow was about 7 or 8 inches shorter than Goliath, but even so, both pretty bloody tall. But I was watching some archive footage of Robert Wadlow, who was the tallest man in the world at one point, obviously until he died. Then he was just the longest man in the world, which is a different title, I think. But anyway, at the age of 18, this fella, he's walking around like a man of bloody 81. He's got leg braces under his trousers and everything. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, there we've got Goliath, who's taller. Okay, maybe he goes down to the gym more regularly. He's taller than bloody Robert Wadlow, yet he's got a bloody great big heavy sword, body armour, a big brass helmet, chainmail, fucking chainmail. Robert Wadlow can barely move around in a string vest. He's got bloody chainmail. Christ, anyway, and you get all the people in the towns all around. You're terrified of this Goliath character. Oh, hope he doesn't come to our town. Why not? If you live in this town here, and he lives in this town here, in order for him to get from this town here to this town here, he ain't getting on a horse, is he? He's walking it. All the way there, and all the way frickin' back. By the time he gets to your town, he's knackered. He's in no state to fight. They see him coming over the brow of the hill. Oh, look, there's Goliath. Christ, he's in a bit of a state. I bet our David could take him out with a slingshot. Oh, let's have a go. Smack, down he goes like a ton of bloody bricks. Christ, what can you say? End of story. Except for one burning question. And I'll even give you a chance to figure out what my burning question is. The Bible tells us exactly what Goliath was wearing. Body armour, he got a great big bloody heavy sword, chainmail, big brass helmet. What happened to the big brass fucking helmet all of a sudden? Where did that go? What did he do? Say, oh, using a slingshot, David. Hang on a minute, I'll take my fucking hat off for you. There you go, have a shot at that. Take your time. What? I tell you what, if I was wearing a hat now, I'd be taking it off. Taking it off to the bloody writers of this drivel. Oh, I'm going. See you soon.